name is Mason Ellis. I'm 20 years old and I make YouTube videos to try and help others that have similar injuries. I broke the 5th, 6th, and 7th vertebrae of my spine, which are in the neck. Before I was injured, I was, going to school, and I was on the academic honors track, and I liked hunting and fishing. I like playing video games, hanging out with my friends, music, and basically driving around on country roads because I live in a rural area. I was injured in a car accident on January 19th, 2015, halfway through my senior year of high school. I don't know where me and my friend were going, so I'm just assuming we were, cruising on the back roads. And at the top of the hill was a four-way intersection that did not have any stop signs. We just thought the road went straight, which it did, but it also transitioned from blacktop into gravel after the intersection, and it went downhill. We basically went airborne because the speed limit was 55 mile an hour, so I was probably going about 60, We came down on the gravel and lost control, and I was ejected out of the vehicle. I was found 96 feet from where the vehicle had stopped rolling. I fractured my left shin, broke my left femur, broke my left collarbone, top and bottom jaw, the palate of my mouth, these 6 teeth right here. I had a crushed skull, traumatic brain injury, and the 5th, 6th, and 7th vertebrae of my neck, leaving me a quadriplegic. And my brother told me what had happened and that I was paralyzed. Well, I just thought that meant I couldn't move my legs, which didn't bother me. Most people see someone in a wheelchair and just think that, they can't walk or can't move their legs or can't run. The things that they want back, walking is normally at the bottom of the list. But that's just what that person sees. They don't see, behind the scenes of no bladder control, no bowel function, pressure sores, muscle spasms, and just basically the daily struggles. But I would say 2 years after my injury is when I, started figuring things out, how I was going to live when I had no finger function and no leg function. And so I started looking things up on the internet around my area. I don't know of any support groups, but I did find one on Facebook called the Spinal Cord Peer Support USA, and I found that, probably 2 years after my injury. And I wish I would have found it when I was laying in the hospital bed, seeing other people do things that are in the same situation as you. You're like, dang, I can actually do that, and then you try it for yourself. I began recording videos, and I uploaded those to YouTube, and they started getting a lot of traffic, views, and comments, so I could tell I wasn't the only one that couldn't find resources. Recovery takes a really long time, and it's a, really slow process, and you're going to try and do things the same way that you used to be able to do them, and it's not going to work, and you're going to get really frustrated, so you're going to need a lot of patience for that. You have to set short-term and long-term goals, and you have to look forward to the things in life that are small and big. Simple tasks such as getting your socks on for the first time after your injury. It's pretty much like you beat your injury that day. It's like, haha, I got it. And you beat it, and you're one step closer to, defeating spinal cord injury, and it's a really good feeling. I did graduate high school with the same class that I was supposed to, and I graduated with an academic honors diploma. I have been successful at hunting and fishing since my injury, which I didn't think was possible. I have been taking college classes, and I have been to the Rehabilitation Hospital of Indiana, where I did rehab and mentored people there I see a lot of people just sitting around and not wanting to live life because of their injury. You might not like your injury, might not be able to go and do something, but if you start taking action and take responsibility, over time, you might get closer to being able to do what you thought you couldn't do in the beginning with your injury. I do not like having to rely on people and taking up other people's time. Um, but basically, the long-term goal, become 100% independent and live life just like I would have able-bodied.